One of the things I'd like to just touch on are some of the golden rules we talk a lot about, but I want to just go through that list a little for our families as they think about navigating Halloween, whether it's Halloween at home, the evening of, or people coming over for a party or a school present party, something to do with get-togethers for Halloween and how to make it fun without pressure. Because a lot of parents may kind of be like, all right, well, we got to do this, we got to do that. And the child feels like they're on stage and we don't want that. So some of the golden rules: comfort precedes communication, comfort and connection, and progress doesn't happen in a group. Any comments about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the progress doesn't happen in a group is tough at times if maybe you're practicing trick or treating. But again, like thinking about what that group looks like, and sometimes kids benefit more from maybe being with their two closest friends versus if a neighbor's having 30 people over for a holiday party. So I think knowing your child and knowing what's best for them. I think comfort precedes communication, asking yourself what that looks like. So for example, if your child's excited to trick or treat or they're excited to go to a holiday party, maybe asking like, what is the comfort that might make this feel more successful for my child? So sometimes that could look like maybe they'd be more comfortable if their sibling came with them. Maybe they would be more comfortable if they didn't have to wear a costume, or maybe they just wore like little bunny ears or something, because sometimes knowing your children and knowing some of our kids who have sensory challenges, we want to be mindful of some of those aspects too. And also just knowing, like, again, what type of experience would really be the most successful. So if for those kids that like being the big shot, they don't want the attention on them, otherwise, I think sometimes thinking about opportunities where they can have a role. So if they wanted to pass out candy like with their friend in class, or they had a role in one of those opportunities, I think that might make it feel more comforting for them, rather than them kind of going in not knowing how to navigate that dynamic.